Okay, so I enter here today and the tide is high, which is gonna allow me to just launch through here. It's not much I have to overcome, and it's clean now. There's no brujeria here today. That's perfect because we're loaded. We got everything. We got the motor installed. Look at what happened. This is one of the issues that they have. This bent. I don't like to transport it like this, but I wanted to do it today as a test. First order of business, let's make sure our bait doesn't die. Let's go ahead and throw it right here in the water. One of the things that I want to be doing today is testing this new shark bait tank. Are they alive? Yeah, they're alive and kicking. So let's just put it there. Boom, now they're on the water, on their normal habitat. Just gonna click it somewhere around here. It's clicked. And let's bring down the monster. So this happened with the Torpedo one, happened with the Newport one, happened with all of them. This thing to bring the motor up bends. Actually, it broke here. Look, that triangle is busted. I'm gonna get a new one. Reason number one why you should never transport this motor on your kayak. Always take it off, put it when you get on the water. So I did it on purpose to see what will happen, and I knew that this was gonna happen, and it did happen. So boom, I did a video saying if you're not going far, all you have to do is just strap it to this here. And if you're going far, I would say more than 5 miles, definitely put a second strap over there through the eyelets. And they're like, this is not supposed to be used for that. This thing is not going anywhere. It's so like right now, look, it's not even strapped, and there's a lot of tension on it right now. You see that? And it's not even strapped. You think that this was not designed to hold more than a human weight right here? It was. That is the reason why they put it there. And when you add the tension here, that you pull it like this, it's not coming out at all. Look, I even have a safety latch type of thing. This thing is not coming out. So for these people to say you're not supposed to do that, they're just talking trash. Maybe they have a 1979 Dodge Ram or something, but hey, this is 2024 right now. These things are built idiot proof. Look, even this one here on the other side that is sort of loose because most of the weight of the kayak is over there. Look, let's see, I'm gonna take it out. I'm trying to take it out. Look, is it coming out? No. Look, I'm even pushing up to take it out. I can't take it out. Oh, the internet and their people. Let's do this. I'm gonna lose the motor. This sucks, man. I don't think it'll be a problem really, but okay, we shouldn't have a problem with steering. We have the second one here. I think I have tools there in case you know, in case it becomes a problem. Uh-oh. No, the ramp is supposed to be over there.
But you can't drive your car over there.
That's one, and two, people always fish there anyways. and it's a mess. It's worse than this actually, if you think about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, no, it almost flipped over.
Oh, really?
I knew it was gonna happen. I was ready. That's why I went really slow. And so first thing first, let's check on our bait, see if they're happy. They look happy. Supposedly it needs to troll behind your kayak, but I do have a motor, so let me just leash it to this here for now, and I'll test to see later where we should put it. This fell in the water, and of course water doesn't mess with electricity, so I always have a WD-40 with me because this will get all the moisture away. So when you drop a plug on the water, WD-40 the hell out of it. Second thing is we need to put that motor here, so let's do that. All right, so we got trolling motor, and we got this new fancy mount from KETCH. This is a prototype. It's not even close to being the final one. So before I put my motor in here, you see here, I think this is shot Hoover idea, because you could put a power pole right here and use a shorter stick, and you will power pole it yourself from the front. I put my strap in there because I thought it was going to be useful, and it was useful to bring this down. So I spent some time rigging this plate. Battery's already there, the amazing Amped Outdoors lithium battery. If you want to save yourself some money, use coupon code Aliex5 on the best lithium battery you could buy really in the game. So this thing is not secure at all. To do that, just go here. The vase is not a prototype. You could buy this vase right now from KETCH, and I do have a coupon code. I'm gonna link it below. There's gonna be affiliate links. Oh, I removed the strap, then I put the screw back in. It's a work in progress, guys. Today is just search and discovery, something that I hope to do better than the YouTube algorithm. So I do have a power pole battery, which I highly recommend you use, because even though I love my Bixpy battery, you don't have to deal with the cables. I just don't have the charger for it. I do have the charger, just don't know what it is. So this Bixpy battery is supposed to be waterproof. I see lights, so that's there. Next order of business is grab this and put it on the power pole right here. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, it's good enough there. And then grab my camera and go. I can't believe, I mean, it took forever, because first time I'm taking this boat out like this, and I'm taking everything, which if you're a tournament person, yeah, you probably take everything like this. This is probably your tournament rig right here. But even that, like, you probably well, you have to choose between the rear motor or the bow motor, so you're not gonna take everything. You're gonna take one less battery and one less motor with you. So let's get out of here. You would think I would need a paddle to get out of this place, and you'll be correct. I could use the motors to get out, but I want to touch a paddle. There you go. The reason why I want to touch the paddle is because I have too much stuff and rods and everything, and this area here is very narrow. Okay, so the motor is down. All right, motor is on. Let's give it a little bit of, just a little bit of juice. Okay, I'm liking this. Let me show you the rear there. The thing is on the surface, getting close to the motor, but I think it's fine. Not sure how fast I'm going, probably 3 miles. I don't think it was designed to be on a powerful motor. Let's find out if we go 100. I think I have to give it a little more line. I want to see quick how fast we go with the bucket on the water. 6 miles, 5.9. I know we could hit 6.7 on this boat, but the problem is 6.1. Oh wow, I tell you what, this thing was creating basically no drag whatsoever. So I'm gonna throw it back. It wasn't creating any drag, it's just the conditions. I need to secure my device. I want to get to Chicken Key quick, man, so let's just hit it. 5.76 miles an hour. The cool thing is, I mean, I don't know if it's like such a cool thing, but the waves are like long. They're slow, but they're long and they're deep. I feel the boat turning. Look at this. Look at the bow. Look at the bow. I'm not kidding you. Look, 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 look. Wow. Wow, very sketchy. Wow. Very sketchy. Would it have flipped? I don't think so, but that was close. That was close. No. That was nasty. That was very nasty. Uh-oh. Let me take care of business. I'm gonna put the phone away. This is to be loaded like this. It's not a good idea. Wow. If I didn't have the motor in the front with the battery, I think the bow will be up and this should not be a problem, but fortunately I have the motor in the front. So this was sketchy as hell, man. I mean, it feels sketchy and everything. I don't think I would have flipped. This boat is very stable, but I don't like how that bow is just pointing down like that. And I only have a 68-hour battery in the front. It's not that big. I'm trying to get close to shore because if I get like behind Chicken Key, it shouldn't be this bad. So once I get close, it's high tide, so I should be able to just coast, and then Chicken Key should be able to stop all these big waves. You can see it there already. You can see it there where the water is a different color. That means it's shallower and it shouldn't be the white caps that we're seeing here on the back. I don't like where my little bucket thing is. It looks very nasty over there. It's not a lot of gray clouds. Like even if it rains, it's not gonna be for long. I don't think so. It doesn't look like ugly like that. And I try to cut across now. I got Chicken Key to protect me, sort of. I do have to be careful with the balancing. You see, I knew it. Getting wet. Don't want to get wet. Just go slow. I don't want to get wet. It is windy. Can't believe we made it to Chicken Key. If I was just paddling, I don't think I would have been able to make it to Chicken Key just paddling. I would have given up. I'm gonna go ahead and make a switch. I'm gonna turn off the motor in the back and I'm gonna switch to the trolley motor in the front and see what's up. No better place to do it than here. And why not just do everything by anchoring down with a power pole so we don't spook any fish. So on the way back home, I just need to go slow and just hug the coastline. It's pretty much what I need to do. Okay, so step here. I'm gonna hit this thing hard here. There you go. It should just go. There you go. It's there. And let's see if we're live. Power pull up. And we got a trolling motor, so Okay, chicken key is amazing. It's amazing because it's blocking everything. We are almost at the edge chicken key. I have my trolling motor on, so you can see there, and I'm steering with the Newport NK300 on the back, and the motor is off. I'm going really slow, so I think it's working. I think I'm able to steer with the motor off. I locked it down right here, the reverse, so because when you pull and the motor is not engaged, when you use the full rest, it's gonna bring the motor, it's gonna lift the motor up, so you're not gonna be steering well. Little fish, man. I brought these shrimps here without the oxygen pump, and they're still alive. So that bucket really does do the job. Let me throw one over there. Just gonna, oh, is this the first fish of 2024? Yeah, I know, I'm late. It feels like it's hooked. It feels like it's not a little fish. It feels like it's a snapper. No, it's not a snapper. It's Mr. Yellow Jack. They don't have limits here. This is the second yellow jack I catch in this area. The first yellow jack I catch in Chicken Key proper. It's very small. I could eat it, but it's very small, and being that it's the first fish of 2024, I think it's best to let it go. That felt good. This is nasty, man. Sorry about the audio, but this is nasty. This is a Bonafide with a heavy-ass trolling motor in the front and a 10-hour 12-volt battery, which is like there will be some pretty nasty waves. Who is ready for some testing? Let's go. I said let's go, and there was a wing noise. Okay guys, okay, so here's the deal. I want to do some tests before we call it a day, I guess, because I have the two motors here, and doing this two motor setup is not ideal for most circumstances. Like today the weather is nasty as hell. It's too much trouble. I mean, I would have been better off with either of the motor. Probably would take the NK because it's faster, and I could anchor down with the power pole because I'm gonna fish shallow waters, although there were some places I couldn't anchor. But anyways, what I want to do now is I want to test to see if I leave the motor down like that, how fast can I push it with this, and how fast can we go with the two motors and all this stuff. And also, before I forget, I mean, the whole reason of today's fishing trip is this right here. This is the shark bait tank. I am in love with this. The original one was 3D printed and it worked, but I mean the quality is not as good as this one, and they're not super expensive. And guess what, I do have a coupon code below. Check it out, check in the description. I think it's Aliex 10 for 10% off. And I highly recommend, if you fish freshwater or salt water with live bait, get one of these stuff. It keeps the bait alive. Let me show you. It's been here for like, look at that, look at the shrimp still moving. I pull over in the middle of the day to the bait shop. I didn't have the aerator with me. Like, I just got the shrimp, put it here, got on the water, dropped this thing on the water, and boom, they started feeling happy. I moved this thing super fast speeds, like 6 miles an hour, and the shrimp were still happy there inside. Look at them right there. I don't think I have a dead one yet, and that's really unheard of. So no sound. You don't hear the drag is minimal, not much drag when pulling with a heavy motor on the back. And highly recommend, if you fish any live bait, get one of those things. It's just let's do a quick test of just the trolling motor going this way, no assist from the main motor on the back. See how fast we go. 2.1, 2.3 miles an hour. Let's give it just a few seconds. 2.3 miles an hour, 2.4 miles an hour. Now let's turn around. Let's see how fast we go this way. It's 2.4 going this way. We got hundreds of pounds on this kayak right now, hundreds of pounds. Battery alone is like 60 pounds. Okay, 2.5, 2.5. I'm gonna shut this off, and I'm just gonna have the NK running with this motor off at maximum speed. 4.7, 5.1 miles an hour. Man, it's getting difficult to keep it going straight with that motor in the front. 5 miles an hour. Now let's engage this motor too. Same speed, like basically that motor is doing nothing, but I think it's hindering the motor in the rear. 5 miles an hour. Let's engage 5.3. Let's engage this motor in the front. 5.5, 5.4. It does nothing. 5.3. It does nothing, virtually nothing. What I want to do now is I want to lift the front motor up and see if we gain any type of speeds whatsoever. So okay, this is deep. I know this area here, this is deep right here. So let's see. 5.3, 5.6, 5.4. They're very close to each other, I would say. 5.5 miles an hour. Open water conditions. 5.7. I don't think we're gonna hit 6 though. So let's go ahead and turn here. So it does look like there is a minor tax to pay when you have that motor deployed, but really, if it's deep enough, I would just have it up if I'm just moving areas, because doing this is a pain. Not up, I should say down. I should have it down, because doing this is a pain, man. Like having to come here and then press this thing, you know, you may fall off the boat. It's not fun. 0.3 miles an hour payment. I'd rather have it there deployed like that, you know.